comes a point in time in a man's life when he's tasked with the goal of feeding a small army on a budget. And he might get his finger dirty, but what does he do? He reaches down deep inside and he sets up a frickin' taco bar. Now the first thing you need to do is slam together a fire pico, and for that you need chopped jalapenos, some lime, you need some diced up tomatoes, cilantro, and of course, you gotta have some onions. Those are the core tenets. Then you're gonna mix all your ingredients up once you got them in the bowl, and you're gonna throw them in the refrigerator for a while because you just really want those juices to get in together and to break down and create one consistent flavor across your ingredients. Now you want to have some variation in your meats here. It is a taco bar, so we're gonna take some chicken breasts, we're gonna butterfly those bad boys, open them up. It's gonna allow for them to cook a little quicker, while hopefully maintaining some of that juice inside. Now the next thing you're going to do is grab a skillet. You're going to throw it directly on the grill, and you're going to throw some 80/20 ground beef in there, some Skull and Mortar AP rub, which will be available on the website sometime in the year 2525. Now this pan's big, so I'm already running out of grill space here. I'm going to go ahead and throw these chicken breasts on though, because they're going to cook fairly fast. Make sure you let your grill grates get up to temperature, or this is going to take way too long. You definitely want to hear the sizzle when they hit the grates. Now we're going to make good use of that all-purpose rub, and we're going to throw it on this chicken too. It really is great on just about everything. Now after you finish that side, flip it over before the other side gets too cooked, and you're going to hit it with some rub as well. You want to make sure you do it before you get a cook on, or else it's not going to really hold and you're not going to get the full potential flavor. Now you'll notice there's a lot of extra juice in here. We tossed some of the marinade from the skirt steak, which is 16 ounces of orange juice, a tablespoon of soy sauce, a tablespoon of Worcestershire, and a little squirt of lemon. You'll want to let this marinate for about 24 hours. I put this together last night, and now I'm cooking it the next day. Skirt steak is my absolute favorite steak meat to use in tacos, fajitas, anything like that. You can use flank steak, you can use any kind of steak really, but this is what I'm going to use every time. Now once you got your meat to a perfect medium, go ahead and pull it off the heat and throw those tortillas on. I'm going to use both corn and flour, and I'm going to heat them right here on the grill because it really adds the flavor. Then we're going to go ahead and head inside, and we're going to use this glass cutting board that you should never use with a knife that you value. And we're going to go ahead and cut this chicken into strips. Now if you want to prevent your board from sliding all over the place like mine is, put a damp paper towel underneath and it'll add a good grip. Now you're going to do the same thing with the skirt steak. And as you can tell inside, we got a perfect medium, which is exactly what I was going for, but I am making a crucial mistake right here. I'm cutting it with the grain, which is going to make my steak a bit chewy to bite through. Always cut across the grain with things like skirt steak. It's just going to allow your teeth to get through it a little easier. Now we've got our steak, we've got our chicken, and the only thing left to do is drop a fire Vixen's bar. And this brings us full circle back to where we began, eating tacos with a lot of good company. Probably everybody on earth loves taco bars, and if they don't, you probably shouldn't be hanging out with them anyway because they are suspect at best. And if I didn't tell you before, these tacos are absolutely fantastic. This is 3 easy meats that you can make for your taco bar, and then all you gotta do is throw what you like on top of your taco. The taco bar is guaranteed to be a hit at your family gathering. If you liked what you saw in this video, don't forget to hit that like button, maybe subscribe, and if you want to see us make something, leave it down in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next week with a brand new recipe.